Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Dizzy Gillespies. It's your boy Gertis,
It's your girl Jay.
and we back at it again. Thank everybody for the love and support. Please keep liking, sharing, and following. We appreciate y'all, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Right. And like I always say, we may not be for you, but we may be for someone else. So
Right?
just pass it along. If it ain't for you, just pass it along. It doesn't cost you anything.
Exactly.
All right. So you gonna introduce tonight's topic?
All right. So tonight we gonna get into it about how we implemented check-ins into our relationship to help with our communication.
Hmm.
Well, it was her idea. She always come up with the great ones.
Well, we're gonna do it in two parts. We're gonna talk about, I guess, trust first and then
Okay.
check-ins. So it's just probably a part one, part two. So check-ins is something that you do when you're being very transparent with your partner about the good, the bad, the ugly of the week.
Right.
Um, but in order for check-ins to make sense or work, you have to truly trust the person that you're with
Right.
to be able to be transparent with them. Because um, that's like the foundation of, I guess, everything.
Right.
Because it's like, and people think trust is more so like cheating, but no, trust is like knowing your heart on your sleeve and your money and being around your kids and
Mm.
knowing where you work. Because when people have this knowledge about you, this intimate, especially the intimate knowledge about you,
Right.
they can use it as leverage, right? So, like for instance, if someone trusts you with like what they're feeling, if they don't have a spirit of humility or being humble, they could get puffed up with pride, like, yeah, I'm that
Mm.
dude, I'm
Right.
that chick.
Right.
So instead of me saying, oh, let me treat it gently because they trust me, they could be like, they can use it against you. So in order for check-ins to work, you gotta have trust. And in order for trust to work, you gotta be honest. So
Right.
it goes back to being honest and transparent. You don't know someone's lying to you until you find out that it's a lie, right? You don't know
Right.
someone's stealing from you until something goes missing. But until then, it's like blind faith and blind trust.
Mhm.
But in order for it to work, you have to 100% trust the person. If not, it's being done in vain.
Yeah, absolutely right.
That's how the setup for check-ins go. But what is your thoughts on trust?
Oh yeah, trust is just that's just what it is. Just fully trusting somebody with your most inner thoughts.
Hmm.
Because like you said, it's not gonna work if you're not honest about how you feeling. Because a lot of times we feel a certain type of way, but we hide it or just like what, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Hmm.
I let it go, or and you don't let it go because some subconsciously it's still in your mind.
Hmm.
So eventually you're gonna want to talk about it. So it's just a thing about just being honest about how you're feeling and just being vulnerable with your partner.
Yeah, but that's what goes back to trust. If you don't trust somebody, you're
Right?
not gonna be vulnerable with them.
You're right.
You know what I mean? It's like if you don't trust a dog, you're not gonna pet it because you think it's
Mm-mm.
gonna bite you. You know what I mean?
I don't trust a dog anyway.
Right. But so if you don't trust something, you're not gonna fool with it for the most part.
Right.
So it's like that. That's the foundation of check-ins and just any relationship. But we're gonna get into check-ins, but this is kind of like segueing into it. So in order for you to get into check-ins, you gotta first trust the partner that you have.
Do a trust fall.
Don't do trust fall on me because you gonna hit the floor. If it look like you gonna hurt my back, I got back problems. Timber.
But if you hurt your back, I'm gonna rub it.
Yeah, but no,
We'll be in the bed together with
no, thank
cast on.
you. Mm-mm. That back pain, I go through. Yeah,
No, no, I know.
absolutely not. But do you have anything else?
Oh no, that's it on the part one. Just putting your trust in somebody. If you're not gonna fully trust somebody, then just either have a conversation or maybe it's just not right because you really gotta fully trust somebody if you're thinking about being in a committed relationship with. And like she said, like you just gotta trust them until they give you a reason not to, or until they show you why you shouldn't trust them.
And sometimes trust isn't about them; it's about you too.
Right, right.
So it's a deep, deep,
Oh
deep rabbit hole.
yeah,
But we just surface leveled it because part two is about check-ins.
right.
So anything else?
Oh no, that's it on trust.
All right. So go watch part two, which will probably be up tomorrow. But as
Mm-hmm.
of right now, this is Jay.
And this is Gertis.
Until next time. Peace.
Peace.